Hello guys, Shubham here back again. So today we are reviewing a ROM which was in our top 5 list of Android 13 custom ROMs. And also somehow this ROM outperformed with respect to all the others ROM running on Android 13. But this time they have came up with one update and also some performance improvements. So introducing the EvolutionX ROM version 7.9.2. So without any further ado, let's get into it and see what all changes and improvements they have came up with this version. So at the very first time, as usual, let's move inside the system information. As you can see in about phone section, you will see that this is running on the latest build of EvolutionX and also having the latest security patch of the month of May. And all the other information regarding the kernel and other thing. And Android 13 Easter egg, that's pretty much obvious. Now next up is about EvolutionX Customisations. So you guys already know that EvolutionX Customization section comes with such list view type of view where they include all the customizations which are actually crucial and they don't hold back in including the customizations which will be actually usable for every user. So they include all type of customization with respect to themes, some color settings and all the other stuff. So with respect to this section they haven't made any such changes. But again, I like the way they include customization which are actually needed and do not use the bloatware kind of customs which won't be used by user or user won't get bothered by it. So that's something really nice. So in case of customization, they have included everything which you can actually use and also customize your phone and your user experience. Also this section where they have included everything about their team and that's something really nice. Moving toward the miscellaneous, then about this section we will talk later while talking about the gaming performance. So that's all about the customizations they have included. Now talking about the Android 13 generic based customizations or features, then they have their very own launcher called as EvolutionX launcher. Inside that launcher you will get all the features such as the themed icons, some icons customizations, some layouts and all the other stuff. So that's something really nice. I guess EvolutionX and also there's one more ROM which uses their very own launcher. Comment down below which is that ROM. Also we'll get all the other features which you get in Android 13 such as all about the widgets. So clicking on the widgets you will get all the Android 13 generic widgets such as the famous one which is the clock widget. So you just have to select and drag it on your home screen and just customize the layout you want and you are good to go. So in terms of customizations and Android 13 generic features, the ROM doesn't stutter, lags or have any type of issues. All the miniature animations, customizations and Android 13 generic based settings works pretty much fine and you won't face any type of issues with respect to that. So with respect to talking in update, then you won't be seeing any major update in terms of customization. This wallpaper application which is the Evo wallpapers also exactly same and doesn't have any much upgrade. So that's something really nice. Now let's play some games, that is the gaming performance of this ROM. So talking about the gaming performance, then in miscellaneous section you will something get as a game space, as I talked in my customization section where I will talk about this later. So you will get game space where I have selected the BGMI and also you can select this angle as experimental, it's upon you, and also I set the performance mode as the mode which I will be using. So now without any further ado, this is the BGMI. Clicking on the icon, here I start my game and also on the extreme right top corner you will see all the settings of the game space. And now here we go. So talking about the gameplay, then the BGMI is working pretty good and also I hope every type of game with respect to such animation will work pretty much good. I haven't faced any type of issue with respect to the lagging, stutterness or anything else. In my opinion, you can easily play all type of games on this ROM and you won't face any type of issue. The graphics and all the other stuff works perfectly fine, so that's something really good. Now let's talk about the battery performance of this ROM. So on this ROM, once you charge to about 90 to 100%, then you will get about 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. So this screen on time is pretty decent, and I observe that this screen on time is kind of standard with respect to all Android 13 based ROMs. In my opinion, it's pretty good if you're a person who doesn't use your phone much and just a daily scroller and do some day-to-day activities, then this ROM is perfectly good for you and it will last a day long. Now let's talk about the safety net check, or better called as the CTS bypass. So this is the safety net check application. Clicking on that, you will see that the safety net check gets bypassed out of the box. That means you can use all type of payment applications and banking applications without any type of issues. There's no need to explicitly flash Magisk and root your device when you are on this ROM. So safety net check gets bypassed, and that's something really good. Now it's time to talk about the photography section, that is the EvolutionX Photography. So as I usually say in most of my ROM videos that you need to flash Google camera, but in this ROM you actually get the Mi camera pre-installed. Yes, you heard it right. You will get the MIUI, or better called as the Mi camera, installed in this ROM out of the box. And as you know, with the Mi camera you can actually shoot the 4K 60fps video thanks to the Snapdragon chipset of Poco F1, that it supports 4K 60fps, and you just have to enable the toggle and you are good to go to shoot videos from 1080p to 4K 60fps. It also works in 30fps, and also it works at 30 to 60fps in 1080. So that's something really good. And you guys already know that the 4K 60fps footage in Poco F1 looks amazing. So big kudos to the team that this time they have embedded the MIUI camera inside this ROM already, and you don't need to flash any Google camera. But again, you are free to flash Google camera if you want some extra features and you just a Google camera kind of person and you really love to use that. But in my opinion, you can just use Mi camera as it has all the features such in respect to portrait, and also it has a pro feature where you can take some cinematic kind of videos and photos where you can customize the footages and also everything as per your choice. So that's something really nice. So I guess with this update they have included the MIUI camera, which is really nice, and I'm extremely happy with that. And I guess that every custom ROM community must make sure that they include the MIUI camera in the ROM itself, so that everyone will get that pleasure of using the 4K 60fps rather than flashing Gcam separately. So kudos to the team that they included MIUI camera, and that's something really nice. I totally love that. Now let's jump towards the security features and also the Dirac sound enhancer. So talking about the security, then in this ROM you will get security features which is from the Google Play Protect and check marks everything. And also in this ROM you will get the IR face unlock as you get in all the other custom ROMs, and also the fingerprint unlock as usual. So this IR face unlock was pretty much fine, and it's snappy and quick and really fast. And as usual, you know that it also works in dark, so that's something really good. Also the fingerprint unlocks works pretty much good and pretty decent until and unless your hands are not wet and they are not kind of sticky or something like that. So in my opinion this is something good. And also with respect to sound, then you will get Dirac sound enhancer in the sound settings, where also I forgot to mention that you will get the Moto Dolby sound in it. Yes, you guessed it right, this is something really good, and this is the biggest update in this ROM, that you will get the Dolby Atmos by Motorola in this ROM, which I forgot to cover, but yes, you can use in this, so that's something really nice. Now let's talk about some numbers, that is the AnTuTu scores. So talking about the AnTuTu scores, then this ROM ranked at some 30 lakh plus of AnTuTu scores. In my opinion, this score is pretty much decent and I somehow agree with it. Though I don't rely much on numbers, but for them who want to see numbers, then this is the AnTuTu scores for them. Also, in my opinion, these AnTuTu scores looks pretty much reliable if we want to consider it. But yes, this is the AnTuTu score for this ROM, and that's how it is. Now it's time for conclusion, that is my final words. So every viewer of this channel and also most of them who are in the custom ROM community and flashing knows that the Evolution X ROM is something which comes up with frequent updates, and they make sure that they include something new in every update. Just like that, in this update they have included the Dolby supported by the Motorola devices, and that's worked pretty much good, which they have gave us a bonus to customize the sound with the Dirac sound enhancer. Also, you will get the MIUI camera which you can use for the photography, and also this makes this ROM pretty much compatible for the everyday usage, and also I can see this ROM is progressing with every perspective. So in my opinion, no other choice but you can use this ROM as a daily driver without any issues, as I didn't found any type of bugs or any type of problems with it. So 10 on 10 for this ROM, and you can use it as a daily driver. So that's it for this video guys. If you like this video, must hit that like button and also subscribe this channel for more such update upcoming. Until then, see you guys again in the next one. Till then, peace out and happy flashing.
I'm still